So I've always been a tomboy. I've had this strange paradox where I not only wanted to kiss boys when I was in kindergarten, but I also wanted to be a boy. And so I've often thought, like, what is this? And I think I thought back to, like, who were my first crushes? And it happened to be like a slew of literary characters, fictional or, I guess Mr. Rogers isn't really a fictional character, but I had a crush on him. And also the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Artful Dodger, and Huckleberry Finn, and Dick Van Dyke. Specifically when he played Bert in Mary Poppins. Like all of these fictional characters, it wasn't necessarily the way that they looked that I was attracted to. It was sort of that they were kind of these sentimental badasses. I don't know if you would call Mr. Rogers a badass or Dick Van Dyke a badass, but kind of. So obviously I've never gotten to meet any of these fictional characters because they exist in books and movies. But about a year ago, I was in a lobby. I was in Los Angeles, and I was like, whoa, like Hollywood. In walks Dick Van Dyke, and he's wearing an all-white suit and I think like running shoes. And I'm kind of sitting there like, there's no way that's Dick Van Dyke. There's no way that's Dick Van Dyke. So I'm like trying not to look at him because I think if I look, like maybe he'll disappear. And he just starts like casually like strolling around and like looking at the art. And whenever he encounters hardwood floors, he just starts casually tap dancing and whistling to himself. And I'm sitting there like, there's no way that Dick Van Dyke is tap dancing in front of me right now. And just like my heart is like welling up. And he's kind of like whistling and looking at the art and kind of making comments on the architecture of the building because it's a sort of interesting building. And then he starts singing a song about a tuba. I don't remember the song. It was just like, oh, I wish I were a tuba or something like that. And whistling and tap dancing. And I really wanted to say something to him, but I couldn't break the magic. I just kind of sat there and let my heart well up. And he finally left, and I also noticed that Haley Joel Osment was sitting in the corner.